I think I left my house when I was 11 and a half, maybe. 11 or I may have been 12. 11 and a half to 12, I stayed with my mother. Through all that bullshit, through the homelessness, living in the cars, to the shelters. I stayed with her as long as I could until I snapped one day. And the day I snapped, I tried to kill my mother. Had it not been for my sister, my mother would be dead right now. And I left. I made up my mind that night I was gonna kill my mother. I just made it. It's crazy talking like that, but it's the truth. Truth is truth. You know what I'm saying? So at that time, I was just fed up with the way life was, getting beat all the time. It was a fucked up mentality. When you don't care about yourself, you don't give a fuck about nobody else. And at that age, I didn't give a fuck about nothing. And then I was cool, me taking ass whoopings and me getting abused and all that. I was cool with that. Not cool that I liked it, but I could take it. I wasn't a crybaby. I never cried. But my sister was what it pushed me to that side, to push me to like, okay, I'm gonna end this shit tonight. When she go to sleep, I'm gonna murk her. And that's just what I thought. You know what I mean? So I already had in my mind what I was gonna do. And I sat on the bed a couple hours, not just motionless. I sat there thinking about what I'm gonna do. My sister came in the house late. Maybe she came in, she was maybe 14 at the time, 13 or 14. 14, I think. I think she came in a half hour too late. It was something like that. My mother, prior my sister getting there, I just got my ass whooped. I was bloody everywhere. Head, nose, mouth, everywhere. And there was blood all over the house. My mother was on one that night. And when she came in, I heard the door open. And then my mother went at my sister and just started slapping the shit out of her, just punching her in the face, all kind of, and I just snapped. So I got up. I said, that's it. So I beat the shit out of my mother. You know, I didn't even know the extent of what I did until years later. The last thing I remember, holding her throat until her eyes rolled back. At the end of the day, I broke her ribs, choked her till she was unconscious, and then my sister either hit me in the head with something. I don't know how. I don't even recall how it happened. I remember getting hit off of her, and then I looked at my sister and left. And I see my sister for about 4 years, 3 or 4 years after that. I went to stay with her. I just left actually, but I didn't know where I was gonna go.